We are so excited to have you guys with us today. Welcome to a live chat with my good friend Lily Wiener. How you doing, Lil?
What's happening? I'm good. I'm in the chat chatting away with all of our friends. Dean is telling me that it's 8:30 p.m. in England, making me do military time though, Dean.
Wow, thank you,
I don't like
Dean.
counting.
Russell Phillips, thanks for being in there as well. Again, we're going to try to bounce around in the live chat to say hello to everybody and then talk about the GT as we're pretty stoked about it. If you don't know, we already have our hands on the Pint X. We ordered it the day it dropped. We were pretty stoked about it. So today we're going to give you our thoughts on the delays from Onewheel and so much more. Like the video content they're dropping right now about the GT has got me, I'm going to just say, thirsty for the GT.
Oh my goodness. Thirsty for the GT. I'm excited to try it. I watched a couple girls that the Onewheel YouTube channel dropped. A couple girls riding the GT, which is always fun.
Yeah,
the
hold
girl,
on. Can
we
have footage. I think her name is Pearl something. Here it is. This is Pearl. We're going to play Pearl's clip of her. She asked permission. Can I see how fast this thing goes? And so just watch this. Watch how she buries the nose of the GT. Go ahead and hit play on that, guys, as we want you just to be able to see. This is Pearl. Can I try how fast it could go, she says. Look at how fast, look how she buries that nose. She's got to be the size of you, Lil, just a little, and she is pounding it.
She's a little smaller than me, but yeah, I mean, she's a brave woman.
I watched that right there, and her mashing on it, that just gets me stoked.
Yeah, when I do that, I nosedive.
Yeah,
and
but
fall.
Did you see that? She did not nosedive.
I know, and her front foot pad was like on the
mashed
ground.
to the ground. So we watched that stuff, and we just can't wait to get our feet on them. I wrote in a comment on that video today, I was like, okay, that's it. I'm booking my flight to the headquarters of Onewheel to get my feet on that because I just can't wait anymore. We have one coming. But just like everyone else.
When is it coming?
That's right. Everyone wants
to know. Because I have a friend who texts me his live updates, and he gets madder and madder every time it extends.
Because
more mad.
Originally, I should have had my my Onewheel GT. I should have had it in my possession already, which I am not feeling so bad about not having it because we live in the tundra of Minnesota. Not a lot of you do. But we do, and to be able to get the most out of our Onewheels, you need a little bit of this snow to disappear. So I was like, I ain't not sweating it a little. But some of you are, and so should you be upset about that? Leave a comment down below or tell us in the live chat today, are you upset about the delay? Because I'm just going to be honest, I'm not. I'm not upset about the delay. How about you, Lil? Do you care?
I'm upset. No, I don't have one coming. Yours is coming that I'll get to try, which is fun.
Yeah, yes.
But no, I think it just creates anticipation, right?
It does. And what I love about the world of creating amazing things is that sometimes you do get ahead of yourself or get ahead of production, and you make these guesses, best educated guess on a time frame that it's going to drop. And then because of the world we live in, do I have to say anything else? The delays on shipping, big ships in 2021, in 2022, get stuck in canals. I do not understand these things. Like, does that make sense to you, Lil? How in this day and age, ships can get stuck in canals?
In, like, the Panama Canal?
Yeah, like
people don't think that's real.
Yeah, just like people think, sorry if you're in that group, but also people think that pigeons are drones.
But I was reading the Bible the other day, and it said young pigeon.
There you have it.
A young pigeon.
Conspiracy broken right there, young pigeon. Thank you, Lily, for dropping us so much knowledge.
That'll create some
and so my ship date has gone from January to February to now March.
March what?
To be honest with you, I can't remember that actual date because that tells you how much I'm not bothered. I can look it up, but it's like...
My friends says estimated shipping March 8th. There's the 8 there. You see that?
March 8th. Mine is March 10th. I just looked. March 10th, I'm getting
yours is past him. That'll make
not
him
bothered.
That'll make him feel better.
Maybe we'll get a little sooner so we can drop some video content for everybody to get to see what it is. But I understand when people are making rad things, there's just delays. Remember when we got the boosted board minis? Right?
Yes,
what they were called?
We were super into boosted boards before we were into Onewheels, and the boosted mini had just come out. It was kind of like Onewheel's version of a pint, and we waited forever. Like, it was like, did I even order this?
Yeah, it was delayed for, I mean, this is exaggerating, but I think 6 months. It might not have been exaggeration. It was a long time from when we ordered it, and they said nothing to us. Boosted board dropped the date that they would ship, and then they kept shifting the time when it was going to shift or ship, sorry. A lot of those words are just getting muddled for me. And they never said anything. The reason I have this Onewheel kit in front of you, when the Pint was shipping and it was delayed, Onewheel sent me a mini saying, hey, we're so sorry that your Pint is delayed, but here's a little gift to hold you over until the one gets out there. Onewheel was kind enough to send out emails a couple weeks ago saying, hey, the GT's delayed. I think that's great customer service in things that they cannot control. They're just saying, hey, we're sorry to let you know. I think they're doing it all right.
I think so too. I'm looking at the website right now to find out when your Pint X would arrive if you bought one. Mr. Niche Guy asked, so I'm gonna find that out for you. 1 second.
Okay, Lily's on the hunt for us. If you're brand new around here, man, we drop Onewheel content all the time. Subscribe to the channel. We're thinking about, if you like the vibes of this like weekly podcast style, talking about Onewheel things and everything in between, we might start doing this. So it's just us testing the waters today. But we also wanted to talk about the GD because we've not talked about the GT at all on this channel. I don't really know why. There's no real reason.
So elusive of us.
Yeah, it was
They're
like,
probably
why?
wondering, where are they?
I mean, I am stoked on it. Every time they drop something, it just, honestly, I want to ride it. Like, if you don't know the specs on the GT, it's the flagship vessel of Onewheel. It is faster than the XR. It has more power, more range, and more control. The app that they show you, you can do a lot of custom settings in the app so that you're able to really create your style of riding and not just go to, I'll just go to Mission and tweak it a little bit. This is supposed to be crazy. Top speeds of 20 miles an hour, which that doesn't seem too much a boost in speed. How about you, Lil? Do you think, like, wasn't it 19 miles an hour on the other one, on the XR?
Yes, but I never got that fast.
So you're getting 1 mile an hour more, but you are also, I think the biggest thing is the range, which you're getting 20 to 32 miles.
And I guarantee you the power, like the punch of it, probably feels way different too. I think with the new technology, we saw it with the Pint to the Pint X, it just feels faster, more powerful. It's...
Yeah, and some of you are
gonna
jumping in the comments saying that Tyler James' top speed was 29.6. I do think I just have a feeling, I could be way wrong. I think Onewheel is under promising and going to over deliver on this one. That's just my take on it. That's where I really think they're headed. Like, that's good business. And again, some of you guys work for Onewheel and you always say kind of thing. No, we're kind of like, we don't even see the glass half empty or half full. We're just glad to have a glass, right?
Yes, so glad.
That's what we're just.
I was thinking about that though today. That whole statement of like, do you see the glass half empty or half full? And then you say, I'm just grateful to have a glass. Wouldn't you technically be a half full kind of person if you said, I'm grateful to have a glass? You know
Perhaps, but it's just like, I don't care what's in my cup. I have a cup. That's what you're saying
true,
right
true,
there.
True,
it's
true.
like,
it's true.
I don't really care at the end of the day when I get my Onewheel. My GT, because I'm going to get one, and it's going to be wonderful. And
I have some updates on shipping.
Okay.
For the Pint X. This is for the Pint X, if you're tuning in late.
It's already shipped.
If you were to buy one today, how fast do you think it would come?
2 to 3 days.
Okay, that's really hopeful. I don't actually have an answer because it doesn't tell me, but you can expedite as fast as 1 day, 2 day, or 3 days. So in my opinion, I think it would come within 5 business days, depending on where you live. Do you think that's accurate? Give it a week.
Yeah, I mean, so we live in Minnesota, which is, for those that don't live in the United States, on a map, it would be somewhat of the north central of the United States. And so it's quite a distance from California. And everything, when we order it on a Monday, it's usually here by Friday, whatever it is. And that's not us speeding anything up. It just gets here. They deliver pretty fast. Get on it, order in the GT. I mean, you're going to be disappointed when everybody starts dropping stuff on it.
Someone's asking, what are our thoughts on what the GT will do for aftermarket products?
Yeah, because
what do you think?
That is a great question, because the tire's a different size. I forget the dimensions of it, but it's no longer a stock wheel for go-karts. So you can't just go to Craft and Ride now and pick up a one-wheel tire for the GT. You can't even go to go-kart websites and get a Hoosier or Burris tire. You're at the mercy at the moment of Onewheel, But I do think aftermarket people are going to catch up. They're going to get their hands on this stuff and make some really rad stuff for it. I can't wait to see what the aftermarket does with it. I think Craft and Ride and Float Life, they're going to do some really cool stuff that we're all going to want to get our hands on or our feet on and put it on this stuff. Can't wait to see that explode. But I also understand, Lil, that Onewheel, they're making this stuff, so they do want to kind of keep it in-house so they can keep the brand and keep people safe. I know there's a lot of speculation out there that Onewheel doesn't care about the riders. There's so many people that will hashtag, I forget the hashtag, somebody can help me, like, let us work on our own Onewheels and stuff. But I understand the tension in that for Onewheel. It's like, man, this is our product. When people start working on it, there's potential harm that could come, and I'm all for people modifying their Onewheels. I'm not saying don't do that, but I can see it from both sides. I just can. I'm a guy that just looks at both sides and go, I get it. I see the people that want to work on their Onewheels and be able to do whatever they want to it, and I can also see Onewheel going, but we don't want people to mess what we've already made. It's a bit of their art. If you think about it as an artist, musicians hate when people jack with their music. Nope, that's what I created to be. Or movies, right? Movies are dropped as an art and said, hey, you can't edit this. This is the way we want it to be told, the story.
It's hashtag right to repair.
Thank you. That's it.
Thanks, guys, for putting that in
and
there.
I can get behind that because, man, my Onewheels have broken and all the different things, and I either have to send it back to Onewheel, which we have, and sometimes I have to figure out how to fix it. I understand all of it. I really, really do. And so I'm not sitting there going, you shouldn't be able to fix it. I am saying that I can understand from both. And if you look at it as Onewheel, the device as a piece of art, the artist doesn't want people jacking with it. But they probably don't mind seeing what you can do with it either. I don't know.
Yeah,
if that makes
someone
sense.
wants to know if you think the GT is overpriced.
Do I think it's overpriced? So the price point on it, and I'll make sure we don't give you fake news. So we're scrolling through the
shipping's free.
Or their website, because sometimes we get caught when we don't do live videos and we do a video that we've pre-made and then we drop it on our channel. Well, it changes. Like a couple weeks ago, we dropped something about, hey, buy an XR on their website before they go out. Well, by the time we dropped that video, guess what? XRs were gone, Lil. Just like that.
They were gone.
We were late to the game. So the current price is $2,200 for the GT, which is quite a big leap from the XR. I think the XR was $1,800, almost $1,900 bucks, I think. I mean, that's not that big of a leap. I think I don't. At the end of the day, I don't think it's overpriced because you are getting the mag handle, which you didn't get on the XR. You are getting the fender delete that comes around it, which makes the thing finish. And, I get it. It has to come with that. But that's an upgrade to it. You also have better lights on it. It's just a better product. It's going to cost more. Things in the world are going up. So it just makes sense. You're getting a better product if the price goes up. The mind-boggling piece for me was how the Pint, not the Pint X, went up in cost when the Pint X drops. So clearly it's costing more for Onewheel to create their devices than it did 3 years ago. That's my assumption. I'm assuming the best in them, but that is the head scratcher. Usually, Lil, when you drop a product, that's the upgrade. The other product goes down in price, not up.
Yes, right. Because what you want is the new thing,
right?
Not the old thing.
Exactly.
So the old thing goes out. We've been here before. Yeah. There's nothing new under the sun with that.
No, but again, if you're comparing businesses in this tech world that drop rideable devices, I think Onewheel is doing a far better job with their customers than Boosted Board, rest in peace, Boosted Board, that they did. They're no longer around. And then some of the EUCs, I don't know all those brands. There seems to be just a mammoth amount of EUC companies out there.
Which, if you don't know what that is, it's an electric unicycle.
Have you ever rode one, Lil?
I've never ridden one. Still haven't ridden one. Have not been fortunate enough to ride one.
And do you
I would ride it. I would try it, but I probably would go back to a Onewheel in the end.
Okay, so the other question I see, or not questions, but somebody's just pointing out, and there are still XRs available at your local shop. So if you're in the market for the XR, because that's highly modifiable, go to a local shop and pick them up. Now, the question is, are the XRs at local shops being sold at $1,800 or they've dropped the price. That I don't know. That would be...
Well, someone here in the chat saying in their local shop they're selling them. There's probably some in the local shops where we live that I don't know if they would be cheaper.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know. I've not looked at them, but I would definitely also look where you can get used ones. People are selling them rapidly right now to get their hands on the GT. So you could pick up a used one with a couple hundred miles on it and still be able to modify it out with tires, the fenders, bumpers. I mean, you name it with an XR. For the most part, you can mod it out. You can put new batteries in. And a lot of people have said that I'm just going to put an upgraded battery, Lil, in the XR. If you're not catching... Lily sits over there. That's why I look at her.
Hey.
You can't always see that.
I'm over here.
If we go to the wide shot, you can see her.
Yeah.
There you go. So we're set
You're
up.
not too far.
Not too far, but far enough.
You might have thought that we were in different spaces completely because technology, you can do that nowadays.
We could.
Not today.
Not today.
Right. People are saying that they're going to put a newer, better battery in their old XR. Sure, that you could do that.
And you can. And a lot of people have done that, but you do run the risk of burning out your control system, which then you need more work on it. And at that point, Onewheel's looking at you going, well, you kind of did things we said not to do.
Now we got people selling their Onewheels in the chat.
$17.99
XR going in Wisconsin. We could buy that.
But that's what I love is that we want to create a community online where you guys can chat and just say, hey, this is what we're doing. What's happening, Dan Woodham? Good to see your name pop in there as we are going live in the middle of the week. We hope everyone is having an amazing week and joining with us as my phone just kicks in.
Hey,
just
I heard us.
Nice. Just kicked in there. Don't know why, but hey.
I'm seeing that they like the podcast style.
Great. We might do it once a week and talk about these things and let you guys hang out and chat. You could just listen to it as a podcast style. But I'm really stoked about, again, with the GT, you can order it with the slick or with the treaded tire.
What'd you order? You probably already said.
No, I haven't. What do you?
Oh,
what would you go with?
I know what you ordered.
But what would you go with?
Treaded.
Treaded.
Yeah.
Yes, all day.
I'm already not a great racer. If you don't know, on this channel, we race our Onewheels, and I'm the slower of the racers. I'm just here to make you smile. But when I got the treaded tire, I was like, I might be a racer now because it goes faster with it on.
It does. We have a picture of the GT that kind of breaks it down. We'll throw the picture up for you to get to see the GT. For some of you that are newer to Onewheels and you're still riding a Pint, it's just put it up on the screen and there you go. There's the details that matter. Like I was saying, the mag handles there. You have they are saying they've redone the grip tape. They're giving you at the range because of different battery, 50% more torque. I'm stoked about that. Custom tire because you can get a slick or the treaded tire, a concave foot pad. It's just, I think all the
details matter.
Yeah, I just look so cool, and so I'm stoked on it. I think that they have made it look like a finished product, which is really cool.
So what'd you get?
I got the treaded tire all day. However, I do hope. Onewheel, two things. I have a request. One, can I come out there and ride the GT? Like, if I book my own flight and come out there, will you allow me to ride the GT? Please? Please? Yes? Okay. Secondly, is that I hope that I can buy a slick from them that I can change out myself. If I can't buy a tire somewhere else, allow me to buy the slick from you so I have both options. Because I do think there's a seasons to have the slick on and the treaded tire. When summer is full in force in Minnesota and no more snow, I would like to have this slick as an option, Lil. I really would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not me.
Not you.
I need to tell Lee, I forget your last name. This is a trophy, actually. He was asking what my golden egg was. I don't win often, but when I do, I get golden eggs that look like they're from Harry Potter.
Right. So if you're brand new around here, some
awesome.
context. We race every Sunday on our Onewheels. This week is a foxtail race. It's hilarious. It's so cold that it was painfully cold, but we were riding our Onewheels, chasing somebody with the foxtail on their butt, really. You have to pull the foxtail to become the fox. And we do these big races around Easter and Christmas.
They're like amazing race style races. They're fun.
This year we're going to hopefully be in Tampa, Florida. Our fingers crossed it's going to work out. We'll be in Tampa, Florida at Easter time doing a big race around Easter. She won the race. She won a Onewheel pint for somebody on our channel, and that was her trophy, a golden egg. Great job, Lil.
Thank you.
So excited. Proud of you. You did great.
Fun
there we
fact,
go, the studio people. Yeah.
My mom is actually sitting in the studio. She's in town visiting, and she just clapped.
She clapped for you.
Biggest supporter
Your
right there.
Your mom's awesome. Your mom is
Everyone
awesome.
say what up to my mom. I'll share the love.
Okay, so other videos have been dropping of the XR, and this is what prompted me, Lil, to jump on here today to talk about it, because it's just getting me so stoked. And so we'll throw a video of just off of Onewheel's YouTube channel. This is not content we created. It is from they're dropping hot content right now on the GT. Thank you for their Instagram team over there and their Onewheel YouTube crew over there. You guys are killing it right now. But here's some more footage of some really cool people riding Onewheels in the desert. Just take a look at this and share some thoughts from what you think when you see this here.
Okay,
if we can hit play on that would be great. Epic if we can hit play on that. There we go. Look at that right there. That's sweet. I think
that looks like it's out where my mom lives, actually, somewhere in the.
I think that's the guy from Washington D.C. that has the most miles ever.
Javier, I think his name. I'm gonna look him up.
But he just is mobbing. I'm all fan. Anytime the Onewheel is kicking up dust behind
Starks.
it. Yeah, he just.
Yes, I knew that was you.
That dude
He's a beast.
Makes me want to ride that thing. No fender on it. It just looks so good. But he has the treaded tire on it. And I want to point out a few things about the treaded tire that I have noticed. One, the tread on the tire is unique. It kind of looks like the Burris Craft and Ride treaded tire for the Pint. It has that feel to it. It's very round on the edges. When you look at the tire, it's not got the Vega vibes to it, where it's very flat surface and then drops very, very quickly. It's very round. I think it's going to be very maneuverable and carvable, but that's my take when I see it. I don't know what kind of rubber it is. I haven't looked up those details. And I know
the tire?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of rubber on the other tires?
I do.
Oh,
I know if it's softer or harder.
So I thought you were about to spit some.
Yeah,
they're
like
words.
Like I just got the new Vega tire, and I think it's SS11 is the type of rubber on it, so it tells you it's really tacky, real soft.
I've never heard of this.
The stock tire on the Onewheel is super hard, and so it would have the number would tell you if it's a really hard rubber.
Vincent Nothstein says, "Yo, what's up, Scott?" I said it like that because he's got all caps.
How are you doing, man? Okay, we really I don't know if it's just us geeking out on it, but we're
excited.
We're stoked on it.
I'm gonna be really excited when 2 happen to just show up when yours shows up.
Oh yeah, you think
somehow
we got
a second one just is
they accidentally shipped 2
they multiplied in route.
Maybe your mom's in the studio today. She'll hear this. She go, "Ooh,
she's
early
you have other
birthday
needs.
Christmas present
for 3 years." This is your birthday Christmas present.
No, you'd probably deserve it for your delight to have around. So
much. Wow. I'll get my hands on a GT somehow, some way.
Okay. Matt B says, I'm not sure who he's dropping that comment to. Annoying dude. Is that you're not sure if that's me saying hello or?
It's probably you saying. He's probably saying you're annoying.
Yeah, probably so.
Or me maybe.
But hey, we're pretty stoked about what's happening. Again, this is quick for us. Just get quick on there. A couple other things that are really cool about the GT that we're amped about is the light on the front is much brighter, and you can control that super bright where it's almost annoying bright. I think is what I've heard. That no one's really talking about that because really
annoying bright.
Yeah, who cares about your? I don't buy a Onewheel for the headlight.
I'm just glad to have a glass.
Yeah, right.
I'll just be glad to have the GT. Are you serious?
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, guys, we're so easygoing here. So if you have major opinions about the Onewheels, we don't dislike you. We want to hear what they are.
Yeah, we understand
we just
that
are easy.
Not everybody thinks like us, but we just want to back some people off of your. Oh my gosh, Onewheel, what are you doing? They're trying to figure it out. They have a brand new product. Things are falling off my desk. They got a brand new product out that they're trying to figure out. And I know for me, Lil, I love them dropping the information before they're shipping it because it just gets me stoked. And
nice.
And I have a lot of grace in that, okay, their target was January and then February, March. And if they move it again, I get it.
Nice.
I get it.
That's so kind of
you. There will
be
a limit, though, I think.
Yeah.
1 year goes by. 1 year goes by. This might be totally different. Anything else you want to add, Lil?
Well, I don't need to add anything. I'm just happy to be here. But everyone now is asking about the Vega treaded tire.
Okay, it is. We are filming that this week, and it will drop next week. Just based.
Does it exist in our person? Do we have it?
Why do they? Yes.
Okay.
No. Sorry, it is shipping. It is.
Okay.
I have a tracking. I have it coming. Like I know it's been
So
shipped.
as soon as he comes, I'll make sure we make a video. I'm pretty much the one who makes sure things get done around here.
This is.
I'll make
very
sure
true.
for you all who care about the Vega treaded tire so much. I didn't know you were all so concerned. I really didn't.
We
But I'll
can't
make sure we
film
get
the
the video
out the
out.
side portion at the moment because of how cold it is and the way we want to film the outdoor portion. So even if it dropped today, we would not be filming outside.
So pray
It's
for warm
negative
weather
4
for
degrees
us.
for the
It's
next
cold.
few days here in Minnesota, and we're not filming because it just wouldn't be that great of a content. And the tire would freeze, so you wouldn't really know how it really rode because it froze instantaneously as you went. So hang tight. By next week, you'll have that.
There you go.
And then if you think we should do more podcast styles like this, let us know. We'll talk about one-wheel stuff, and then we'll go into just like life stuff, little things that are happening in the world.
I'm down for that.
You down?
It seems like they would like it too, so let's do it.
Okay, we'll try to keep it short, and hopefully you enjoy it. I again, if you're on the fence about do I get a GT, this is one famous question we get asked or DM'd all the time. What should I buy? Should I buy a Pint X, find a used
Buy 'em
XR
all.
or GT? Buy them all. It's just easy. 2, if you can't do that, then I would suggest if you are let's call it 16 and younger, Pint is great for you. You're going to
Pint's
love
it.
it, okay? If you're above 16, Pint, and then I'm using ages roughly, okay? I get there's a lot. But if you're above 16, man, you're going to want the Pint X because you're going to get the range, the torque. And that's the other thing. Oh, let me just stop there. Lily, what is torque when somebody says that?
Torque is like, I don't know.
No, give it a guess. I just think it'll be great.
I feel like torque is like power.
Ooh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
see, that's great.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say it's a dance move, and then I was like, no,
That's twerk.
Yeah, yes, okay.
Come on, man. I know that.
I was just seeing what we were doing here, just where we're at.
Now I'm Googling what torque means.
Okay, so it's the power off the line. I think the GT is going to have so much torque all the way through. That's what they've showed on graphs and stuff. It means you're going to have the same torque that you had at the beginning.
Are you ready for this definition?
Yeah, let's
Sorry,
hear it.
I'm distracted now. Torque is having a twisting force that speaks to the engine's rotational force and measures how much of that twisting force is available when an engine exerts itself.
Exactly.
One wheels do that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Except for we wouldn't say engine, we'd say motor.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's
yeah.
how you'd say it.
Right, because one wheels don't have an engine; they have a motor.
Right.
They have a battery.
The battery is what feeds the motor. We're really breaking it down here for Lily today. So the battery is the power to the motor, like gasoline to the engine of your car.
Nice.
Got it? Tracking?
Yeah.
Okay, just keeping it real simple for all of those out there. Okay, so Pint X for 16 and above, and I'd say that because 16 and above, you're probably wanting to use it for a little bit more than just hanging around in your yard. You're going to try to get to somewhere. You're commuting, so you get more range in the Pint X, and you get that torque, and you get a little bit more speed than the Pint. That's wonderful. Pint X all the way. Then you're going to go to the XR. If you don't have the money to spend for it, get a used one. You'll find one, and they're great. You can mod it all day long. The GT... Man, if you like to go fast, you want range like crazy, you want that power all the way through, then GT. So you might have to sell an organ to do such. God gave you 2, so you could sell 1 for one wheel. 2 kidneys to sell 1, right? So
yeah, I just watched a Friends episode yesterday where all the friends are going out to eat all the time, and Joey's like, I'm gonna have to sell a kidney.
Yeah.
So Joey did it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Not our Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah, and that's just us being facetious and funny. Don't take us for real on that.
Yeah, Scott and Lily told me to sell my organ.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't
Come
do
on.
that. Don't steal someone else's
Don't do it
kidney
unless
either.
I do
That's
it.
not right either for a one wheel. That's
if I
way
do
wrong.
it, then you can do it.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We are really stoked on this. This is Scott Mendenhall and friends. We will be back next week with another podcast style, talking about one wheels and everything in between. We'll try to keep it to about 30 minutes if we can, and talk about everything in between. So get out there, ride your one wheel, drop a comment down below what you'd like to hear us talk about next week besides the Vega tire. That's going to be, we might talk about it after the fact that we dropped the video, but we're stoked on it, okay? Thanks for being in the live chat, everybody. We'll see you anytime this week. We'll be here, but we'll be kind of live Sunday at 8 a.m. for our one wheel race, right, Lou?
Oh, yeah. We'll be
good.
there racing. We did a foxtail race.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Thanks, guys, for joining us. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. See you later.